Alright, we're on page 5, 2D. Alright, so what are we going to do here? Well, we're going to see whether what it has symmetry with. Okay. Anytime you have something that is squared, that means it has symmetry with the opposite of it. So like you see here we have y squared. That means it's going to be symmetrical with probably the x-axis. Okay. You could draw this picture. If I rearrange this equation, I would end up getting 4x equals y squared, and when I square root it, it becomes plus or minus square root 4x equals y, or plus or minus 2 square root x equals y, and that function would look something like this. Okay, note, because I took the square root, I have to put plus or minus. Okay, anytime you take the square root of a number, you have to consider the positive and negative scenario. Okay, square root of 4, by the way, is 2, and that's how I deduce that. So if this is my picture here, right, clearly it has symmetry with the x-axis. This distance that I go up here and this distance I go down here are the same. Cool. So what do we do? Well, when you see this, I know automatically all I have to do is I'm going to make y negative just to prove it, using what we've talked about. And negative y squared means it's just going to go back to being positive. And we have symmetry with the very hard with the x-axis. Okay. Hopefully that's cool. Makes sense. You guys are okay. And again, like I said, if all you have is like an x squared, or all you have is a y squared, it's always going to have symmetry with the other one. Okay. And by the way, what I mean by that, when I say only x or something, I'm saying that, like, for example, if this equation was rewritten as 4x minus y squared plus y equals 0, yeah, this is even, this is odd. Remember, there's a 1 here, so this is even, this is odd. All bets are off. You're going to have to test the whole thing. Okay? So only if all of these were even. So if they change this to a 4, then it's safe. Then you could actually argue that this is going to be symmetrical with the x-axis. All right. Hopefully that's clear. Makes sense. See you in the next video.